Do you believe in coincidence?
If you're hearing our voices, that means it's time for It's This Meets That, the podcast. We watch the worst movies from trailer and credits scene by scene, so you don't have to, but maybe you should. I'm Russ.
I'm Jared.
Oh, so much coincidences.
It sounded kind of like him, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. You're right.
Do you believe?
Yeah, it sounds just like William Hurt.
Was that William Hurt?
Yeah. Yes.
Didn't recognize him.
R.I.P. William Hurt.
He's dead?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well. I hate to see it.
We're going to give him the ITMT send-off.
Yeah. Oh, he died in March. Perfect. Yeah. Pierce Brosnan's not dead, right?
No, he's still good. He's still good.
Good,
so.
good.
All right, so we're kicking off a new movie teardown this week with trailer trash. So we start with the trailer, and we're going to break it down scene by scene and, trash it.
That's right.
Or maybe not, or maybe applaud it for certain moments. It can go either way, really.
Not this one.
I'm a little delirious. I'm not feeling too hot right now, so I'm a little delirious.
Yeah, it's okay. I can fill in a little gap here and tell people what the trailer's about or what the movie's about.
Yeah, do it. What are we doing? What are we watching?
Well, we're watching The King's Daughter. I suggested it. I'll take full responsibility.
It's team effort here. Team effort.
You're right. It's your fault too.
Yes.
And this came out this year. The premise here. Oh shit! I got to do some quick math.
14.
Thank you. King Louis XIV's quest for immortality leads him to capture and steal a mermaid's life force, a move that is further complicated by his illegitimate daughter's discovery of the creature, which we've all been there.
We have.
If I had a nickel. Longtime listeners will know that Russ and I are always on a quest for immortality. So, that'll segue nicely into our next segment, but
yeah. So just to get everyone up to kind of speed here. So this is based on a novel. So someone thought they were getting a new franchise here, right? And it's like a fantasy historical fiction.
Right, because King Louis XIV is a person.
Yeah, and combined with like a basically romance novel. So
that sounds horrible.
Alternate history fable about all the things we know. But the book was actually called As the Moon and the Sun.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, that makes sense because Louis XIV is known as the Sun King.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Look at us learning things. Well, before we get into the trailer, do we have any fan service?
No. So speaking of, if you, listener, know the secret to immortality, send us an email and Russ and I will live forever.
Along with you.
Yeah, right. That's right.
It'll be just the three of us. So
yeah. And we won't read it in this segment unless you tell us that it's okay that we can share the secret of immortality with everyone.
Oh yeah, then everyone would have it. So it wouldn't just be the three of us, it'd be everyone.
That's how we monetize. Oh
yeah, that's right. Keep the fans alive forever, right?
Yeah, dick pills and immortality.
We'll sell you the secret for $1.99.
Yeah. So, do you need a raging hard on and to live forever? Well, you're in luck. Nail hammer.
ITMT has the answer.
Yeah. So it's thismeetsthat@gmail.com in case you forgot from all the other times we begged for listener mail.
Yeah. And there's 8 billion people on the planet. If they all give us $1.99 each, look at that.
Oh my God. All of a sudden we're on the list of wealthy people.
Yeah. We're beyond where we can have spaceships that go to space.
That's right. Well, that's pricier than we think. But yes.
Don't ruin my dreams with your factual money statements.
No, you're right.
Don't ruin my dreams with your financial statements, okay?
I wouldn't dream of it.
See what I did there? That was an accounting joke right there. See?
Yeah, bank people say statement.
Exactly.
Oh boy, it sounds like you're writing the descriptions for the episodes these days. The listeners, sorry about the illiteracy on my part on the last one. I just
I didn't even notice. I don't proofread your stuff.
No, you don't need to. I think it's grammatically correct enough. It's just
No, sometimes I read them, I'm like, that's funny, and I just post it.
Yeah, if you want to make babies alive too, that's we can help with that. Listen to the last episode.
How to keep the baby alive. Okay. All right. Well, is there any other house cleaning stuff we need to do? Or
I don't think so. I mean, this is a nice short trailer, listeners. You're in for a treat. Like a minute and a half.
Yeah, a minute and a half. Okay. Actually, I think it's a minute 35, and it's got the. Well, we'll get to it.
Well, yeah, we'll get to it. I'm upset again.
I know. Me too. So, hot start.
It's not.
It's not. But at first, I was like, "Wow, this is moving really quickly." Like, is that? I was also like, "Is that a shot of the reflection pool in DC?"
Yes,
it's not. And then you do like super quick cut, and I was like, "Wait a second, is this the teaser before the teaser?" Now, have we talked about why that is and why that exists at all? Have we talked about that?
I don't think so. Maybe originally when we started talking about it, but.
Yeah, it drives me nuts. But I did some extra homework just to make sure, because I think I had an idea why those exist. So they're basically like 3 to 5 second ads that you see before a trailer.
Yeah.
And it's been happening probably around 2015, 2016, around that time. Okay. They started getting really popular.
Sure.
And I did some digging, and it's basically goddamn marketing thing for mobile. And for social and mobile. So you have the idea is that you have these quick, exciting scenes that catch someone's eye, and then that'll grab them to like watch the rest of the trailer because people are scrolling through their feed. So basically it's dealing with people's ADD and social media.
Yeah. Huh.
Which I thought was kind of interesting. And it's really annoying. But I guess it's all just to capture someone's as they're scrolling through or.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Which I think is pretty annoying. And that's terrible that this is where we are on this planet. So.
Yeah,
that's why if you see the teaser before the movie, that's why. So it's good not going to go away. Not going to go away.
I hate it.
Yeah. Me too. Me too. So yeah, you get what they call a micro teaser.
Ugh.
I know. How does that make you feel? You're a marketing guy. How does that make you feel? Makes you feel gross about your fellow marketers.
You know how I feel about marketing.
That's why we have orange juice. So
yeah, it's not what I want. Listeners, pay us. Then we don't have to do our jobs. Well, I don't have to do my job.
And come up with these annoying things to catch your eye.
That's right. This is way more important work.
Yeah. We're going to start doing micro teasers. I don't know how, but we're going to do them.
I like it. We'll put them on Instagram or something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, so we get the micro teaser, and then we get a title card, The King's Daughter official trailer.
Ugh, hate it.
Yeah. Then right after that, we get another title card, Gravitas Ventures. So,
yeah, which sounds spicy, which I like.
Yeah.
I don't think, I have a feeling, we'll do a little research, but I have a feeling that they have not done anything that we have ever heard of.
So yeah, Gravitas Ventures, and then we got a real fast moving kind of establishing shot of the Cliffs of Mordor there. Epic soundtrack kicks in, right?
Well, it looks much nicer than Mordor.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's Ireland or Iceland.
Cliffs of
Dover.
Maybe.
Right?
No, but the
is that the Led Zeppelin song?
Probably. They're British.
They love Lord of the Rings.
That's right. I was gonna say, what's the island there? The island of men out in the sea.
Iceland?
On your way to Elfland. No, in Lord of the Rings.
I don't know. I didn't watch that or read those books.
Oh my God.
Come on. Grow up.
Get with the times. Grow up.
Get with the times. The book came out in like 1960 something.
Yeah, good book. And the island is featured prominently in the new show also.
Yeah, okay. Is it the same island that they did the Star Wars on?
Numenor.
Classic. I meant the one where they actually filmed it
in Scotland.
That one's too small. That wasn't like a real island.
Yeah, no, that was supposed to be a tiny island. This
Sky,
is supposed to be,
was it like Sky Island or Skyland Island or something like that?
Skyland? Yeah, Skyland. Good. Off to a good start.
We started out strong with the facts and giving some information, and then it just completely deteriorated to
Now it's all fake news.
It's all fake news. All right, so we cut to a lady in the water swimming. Mm-hmm. And then we cut to a top head down shot of a bunch of nuns running on the beach to the water, calling for Marie Joseph. Marie Joseph, get out of that water.
What were they saying?
They're just yelling her name. Her name's Marie. Oh. Her name's Marie Joseph.
See, I didn't get that.
Yeah.
But that's Kaya Scodelario, right?
Yeah, that's correct. She surfaces under the water. Mm-hmm. She surfaces.
Anyway,
she shells. All right, then we cut to like a chamber. It looks like a chamber of death. I don't know. It's probably the basement of this church that they're all nunnery they're hanging out at.
Yeah, get thee to a nunnery.
Yeah, so we need to lock this girl up in the basement. And we got some nun being like, "You're leaving, bruh. It's time for you to go."
Yeah, she's like, "Where am I going?"
You're going to a lavish and glimmering hell. It's like, right?
Sounds metal.
Yeah. Lavish and glimmering hell. I'll see you in a lavish and glimmering hell.
I'll see you there.
And then we cut to a title card on January 21st.
Yeah. Can we, before we get too far into it, can we talk about how much heavy lifting the title cards do in this trailer?
So much heavy lifting.
Yeah. Listeners, I got, I think, 2% of information about the plot from what's happening.
Yes. Yeah.
And the rest of it was from the title cards trying to explain away the nonsense that I was seeing.
Yes. Yeah, that's a great point. Actually, it's a good point. I didn't totally think about that, but yeah, you're right. Yeah, they do a lot of they run the heavy lifting for telling you what the hell's happening. So.
Like, cut the cards, and I have no clue what this movie's about.
No. Nope. Some fantasy town with a mermaid and
yeah, sounds sick.
Yeah.
I bet she's gonna thrive.
So it's also released on January 21st. I don't want to. There's some great fast facts, but I don't want to dish them out right now.
Okay. But you went that far ahead already?
Yeah, I already got them done, man.
Wow.
So I'm going to try to hold back from those till part 1, which will be coming next week. So stay tuned. But January 21st, January 8th, that's the month where theatrical releases go to die. Like, that's not a good month. So
I didn't know that. That makes sense.
Typically speaking, January is the where else are we going to put this movie? Throw it in January. And if anyone goes, great, we did something, you know. So,
yeah. Well, did you know Louis XIV founded the French Academy of Sciences?
I did not know that. Look at that.
We can both drop fast facts.
So. That's a pretty fast fact. I love it. Would you call that a quick fact?
I would call it a quick fact.
All right, so the music picks up and you get like this kind of fairy tale fantasy style music, right? Like, yeah, okay, cool. And I only call that up because the music changes 5 times throughout this trailer in a minute and a half, and it goes from like this kind of classical fairy tale fantasy orchestra music, then it cuts to like pop songs at the end. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it hurt my brain a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think this movie's for us, but come on, be better.
No, this movie is certainly not for us.
What gave it away? All right, then we cut
title.
Then we cut some dudes on horseback riding into, I don't know, the kingdom.
It's Versailles, but yeah.
Well, I was gonna get there.
Okay.
And we cut to our fair maiden here, who's down in the chamber of hell with the nuns. And she's like, I always heard of tales of Versailles. Okay. And we got some blonde bro doing some horse stuff. So wait, is that Benjamin Walker? I think that's our guy, a friend of the pod.
Oh my God. It must be.
Right? Because he's got long blonde hair later on.
They made him blonde? Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
No, I never would have guessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, friend of the pod.
So he's doing horse stuff, and then she's still voiceovers. This is the stuff of dreams. Then we cut to her like hopping on the carriage, whatever, right? And then we get to an important title card. She found herself in a fairy tale world.
France.
Is it? I don't know. I've never been.
No, it's. I wouldn't call it a fairy tale world. It's even grosser than here, believe it or not.
Yeah. Have you been?
Yeah, to France.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Not to Versailles, but
you make that sound like it's like, oh yeah, of course you haven't been to France.
You haven't been to Europe. No, fair enough. We're uncultured swine here in the United States, listeners. We know you have a lot of you are in Europe.
Actually, yeah, you are.
And I've only been to a tiny part of it. So
no clue how you're understanding this, but yeah, you're all over in Europe.
Boggles. Well, Russ, see, the trick is they all speak many languages.
Oh,
we're the dum-dums.
We're the dum-dums. But I mean, it's so confusing. I have so many languages. I have one, right?
Yeah. Some of them listen to podcasts probably like ours to practice listening to dumb languages.
Oh, that's
I would guess.
Yeah, right. Because that's what they say. Watch or listen to stuff in the language to learn. Yeah, we are probably not the pod to listen to for that.
No. One of my favorite YouTube guys is in food guy is in Germany, and he's launching his book now, and he's like, oh, also there's the German and the English translation, and I'm like, oh. What? You're launching a book in 2 languages?
Is it like an instruction manual you have for when you're building furniture where you flip it over and it's in English?
It must be. How else would you pull that off?
I always get those. Always mess me up because I grab it from the wrong side and start. I'm like, the whole thing's in fucking French.
Not again.
Oh wait, hold on, the back. It's upside down in English. No, in the way back.
Omelette du fromage.
No, I gotta flip it over and then it's in English.
Ugh. So yes, we are the uncultured people who don't know much about France, but I've been there and it's just like the picture.
Okay. All right. So she's in a fairy tale world, Versailles. And then we cut to like a lavish kind of little, fairy tale dance party, basically, right?
Yeah.
Get a shot, nice. quick shot of William Hurt, R.I.P. And at first I was like, Pierce Brosnan comes in with his like long flowing hair. And at first I thought he was flirting with her. I was like, wait,
yes, I think same.
But I think
it's her dad, right?
Okay, yeah. He's the king. She's the king's daughter. She's the king's daughter, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
I gather that at the very end of the trailer. Like I went the whole trailer thinking that he was like some pervert.
It took me like another couple scenes where I was like, oh, he's the king. Okay. All right. Yeah. I was like, this is not age appropriate.
Yeah. Obviously did not recognize William Hurt either because I wrote she walks in with some old dude. So
that's William Hurt, who I think is doing like a little priest thing. I think he's like
he was wearing a cross.
Yeah. So he's probably,
safe assumption.
Yeah, I think we can already see where kind of a lot of the stuff is going here, but with its themes.
Already the dialogue is dumb. Like Pierce Brosnan's like, you're something that other people can't be, an individual. Like, the fuck does that even mean? I can imagine the director being like, Pierce, that's not the line. Like, cut that.
But and then we cut to another. Yeah, he spins around whenever they dance for a bit, and then we cut to another title card. But behind its walls lie secrets.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. We cut back to our fair maiden here. Now she's in the basement, checking out the basement with some water, a little pool down there.
Yeah.
A little
looks pool. Like. Have you been to Disney World?
When I was like a kid.
Okay. Speaking of traveling, do you remember the Pirates of the
lavish
Caribbean?
And glimmering hell?
Yeah, lavish. That's right. The Pirates of the Caribbean ride looks just like this scene. Like, I swear to God, they rented this from Disney.
There's gonna be some fast facts tied to that.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
About Pirates of the Caribbean?
No. Oh. Disney.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. So yeah, she's like checking out some water, and she's like, oh, and then this is where the music changes again, but it's still within theme, right? It's kind of like a little darker, intriguing fantasy, And then she's like, oh, there's something magical about this place or whatever, right? Beautiful or whatever, yeah. And then we cut to the actors' title cards, right?
Well, right before that, we see a mermaid swim by the screen.
Yeah, yes.
Important for the plot here.
Yeah. And then, we get title card, like actor title cards. And it's just like the ones where it just says all the actors in it. So we get Pierce
didn't
Brosnan.
like this. Yeah.
No. Because I think the problem is, too, is like, no offense to everyone else here, but like Pierce Brosnan's like the only one on that list, like, that stands out.
Right?
I mean, I feel bad. Like, I know Kaya Scodelario. I've seen him in something else, but
okay.
We'll figure it out. Benjamin Walker, I mean, we know him, friend of the pod, right? Like, the choice.
Wow. So. Yeah, we unfortunately know him from that god-awful movie.
Yeah. But we also know him from Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah. I think I know now. Actually, it's coming back to me now. Long-time listeners know I suffer from some mild form of face blindness. I'm pretty sure she's the woman that was in Crawl, that Gator movie.
Which one? Who?
Kaya Scodelario.
This can be a tough
Italian. Scodelario. It's a me, Scodelario.
Oh man, there we go.
Boy.
Oh
Jesus
boy,
Christ.
Here we go. This is what you've done. Look what you've done.
I know.
Yeah, I feel like I have a feeling. Was she in something? Was she in a movie that we did and we forgot?
Oh, I hope so. That would be fun.
Yeah, you're right. She was in Crawl.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like she's come up before, but maybe not. Guess not. Yep, Clash of the Titans, but a movie we have not done.
A movie that we've talked about doing several times. Good to know.
Good to know. Okay, well, the future is bright. And then it does that one, and it goes to the title card continued.
Yes.
And then we get again. So this is a curveball I was not seeing coming though.
Well, we didn't even list Rachel Griffiths.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know.
But we don't have to look now. But
yeah, I don't.
I was just like, who are these? Two of these top billed actors that I have no idea who you are.
Yeah. So I don't know. And it's like, why would they do this title card like this, right?
Oh, she was in the music video for Barracuda.
Barracuda. Probably different Barracuda. Probably a different Barracuda, but
probably. There's no way to know.
No way to know. There's no way to find that out on the internet. So then we get the actor title card thing continues. And then here's another list other than we get the curveball here. I love the one in the middle.
I do love the curveball.
So we get Pablo Schreiber,
yeah.
I don't know who that is. Narrated by Julie Andrews.
Mm-hmm.
The Julie Andrews?
Yeah.
I
think the friend of the pod, Julie Andrews?
We've mentioned Sound of Music before, so...
am I thinking of the wrong old British lady?
Yes, you are.
Well, fuck it. Who cares? They're all the same to me. Damn colonizers.
Then we get featuring Bingbing Fan.
Yeah, which I
got some facts out of that too, to her and her involvement in this.
I was gonna say, isn't it usually is the reverso with Chinese names? Like, isn't?
Oh, I think that was on the title card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought the same thing because I'm learning here. I'm learning every day. You know, this podcast teaching me stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
And IMDb has it listed as Bingbing Fan.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's a fun name. That's a fun name to say.
It is a fun name to say. Kudos.
Yeah, kudos. And then William Hurt,
who is dead now.
Yes.
So
yes, he is.
Fucking Judi Dench.
That's who it was.
Damn it.
I had a feeling that was the old British lady you were thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
But
Julie Andrews, Judi Dench. What's the difference?
Right. Just a couple of years.
Sorry.
That's okay. No, it's okay.
Had to remind myself here.
Now we're back into the water here, right? And we cut to the fair lady doing a nice dive into the water there.
Mm-hmm. And she meets our mermaid hero.
Bingbing. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Bingbing plays the mermaid.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Now it's all coming together.
And then we get our other hero, sexy night guy with the blonde hair coming running down, aka Benny Walker. He comes running down. He's like, "You shouldn't be swimming in here." That's exactly how it sounds.
She called to me.
Yeah. As he pulls her out of the water and he holds her in the head, they share a look, and it's, "Why, hello, doctor." Hello, buffalo.
I thought you were doing a hello nurse bit.
Oh, yeah. Well, that too. Hello,
nurse.
Yeah. Okay, so then we hear a quick shot of them walking in this fairy tale land where, like, all of a sudden it changes to like soft lighting, kind of Hallmark movie kind of vibe.
Yeah, less Versailles, more Ella Enchanted.
Yeah. And they're hanging out in a tower talking about the creature, quote unquote, and she's not of this world, and neither am I. What? Maybe okay, it's prognostications. Mm-hmm. All right, so we cut to another title card. Two kindred spirits.
Stupid. Then I do love the classic like pseudoscience fairy tale like guy who's like, well, of course the creature will be killed, placing the life force into our hands.
Oh yes, yeah. The villain in conflict is very straightforward. I mean, it's just okay, yeah. So we got some people want to kill the creature and take its life force. All right, all of Eternia is then gonna be in their power.
E-Man.
Hey man. And then we cut to our fair lady, right? I thought she said this is madness. She says this is murder. Okay. Yeah.
This is yeah, which was almost a quote, but I've done that too many times already.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong go-to. And we cut to the king, not her suitor, but her father,
right. Daddy King.
Daddy King. He's like, she's your pet, and then she's like, but she's all but human. I don't get what how this exchange is working, but
poor phrasing. Yeah,
yeah. I think they cut like a lot of stuff out. I think the conversation, maybe not.
It's a trailer. Yeah, I mean, we can hope.
And then we cut to like a real song, like a real like pop song, which these don't work. I don't think these work. I don't know why they put these in these trailers. It just doesn't work. Just
I agree.
Stick with the classical. Don't try to sell a soundtrack that no one wants to buy.
Well, you got to sell something.
Someone's got to sell something.
They're not selling movie tickets. So.
No. We get another title card. One Inseparable Destiny. Two Kindred Spirits, One Inseparable Destiny.
Stupid.
Yep.
Why isn't it Two Kindred Spirits, Two Inseparable Destinies? Like inseparable makes it like you're referring to the two, and then it's one inseparable. Idiot. Yeah. I hate this.
I think it's a bait and switch.
Yeah, I think fair enough.
But yeah. And then we cut to William Hurt, and does he say the mermaid must not escape the king or must escape the king?
Must escape the king. I think William Hurt is a good guy.
You think so? Okay.
I'm assuming. I'm pretty confident that that's what happened here. Sorry, British people. Sometimes it's hard for me to understand your accent, and I'm sure that it's the same for you. For me, I don't enunciate well. That's a well-established fact on the podcast.
Yeah,
but
it happens.
Could not for the life of me understand half of the dialogue in this trailer.
No.
I'm definitely watching this with the subtitles on.
Me too. I actually watched this trailer with some of the subtitles on.
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
Like the YouTube auto-generated ones?
Yeah. They worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
I know this is where we're coming to the end of the wrap of the trailer, and we just get like a bunch of the quick cut stuff, right? So things happening, nothing really important. Voiceover from the fair lady. We're the only ones that can stop him.
Yeah.
And
it seems like it's the sexy Benjamin Walker that's the only one who can stop him, really.
Yeah. And then we get the fair lady and Benny Walker there doing a little kiss, right? So we know that storyline works out. And a zoom cut, like a weird zoom cut thing shot, transition to like a ship. It's like a sped up like thing.
And boat.
And then another pop song, a completely different pop song playing.
This one's worse.
Yes, and even more soft lighting, like a Hallmark movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we get the mermaid swimming around fast, like, and it cuts to like we're back inside William Hurt eating some grapes because that's what powerful people do, right?
Yep.
And that's where we get the "Do you believe in coincidence?"
Oh, that was William Hurt.
That was it's still William Hurt.
Do you believe in coincidence?
Sounds just like him,
right?
And then we get some quick cuts of some, gunplay, right? I wasn't sure
for the time.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who was shooting at who, but it's an alternate history, so.
That's right. I was gonna say this is like late 1600s.
Yeah, what did we have for guns back then?
Not that. Well, maybe. I guess maybe. Yeah.
We'll promise to do some homework, but we won't.
No, we won't.
No. And then we get the fair lady yelling, "Yeah!"
Yep. Classic.
And then the pop song kicks in with some rock and pop sound, and now we're all fired up, and then we cut to the fair lady on a cliff of Dover here.
Yeah.
She jumps, and it looks super terrible and awkward.
Yeah.
And she lands in the ocean because that's where she's jumping into, because that's typically where there are lakes have cliffs. And she touches the mermaid's face.
Yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to touch a mermaid's face.
That's literally mermaid rule number 1.
Yeah, it's
never the face.
It's frowned upon. Didn't you read the sign when you jumped off the cliff?
Yeah. Haven't you seen Little Mermaid?
Yeah, don't touch the mermaid face.
Don't touch the face.
And then title card, the King's Daughter.
And that's when I was like, oh shit, that's the daughter.
And that's the king.
Yeah, did not realize that even after the first title card that said the King's daughter.
I am happy that this trailer was really quick.
Same.
That makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, do you want to prognosticate with Jared and Russ? Us, I guess. I don't have to do that in the third person, but...
Well, I mean, that is what, shout out to Elizabeth, my sister, suggested that the segment title be Prognostications with Jared and Russ. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
Well, Russ and Jared, I think she puts you first too. Everybody puts you first.
All right. It's alphabetical. So
what?
Last name.
Right. Well, your first name's
that too. right.
Have we revealed that on the pod? Is that the first time we said that?
Well, we can still keep it a mystery.
We've made jokes about your weird first name before, but
we don't need to reveal it though, because I think mystery. Right. I think mystery is better.
Yeah, just bleep it.
Yeah. So
that'd be perfect.
That'll be good. So, what do you think? So, do you want to do like a real what we think? I mean,
yeah. What?
I don't know. Well,
don't tell me how to prognosticate.
I'll tell you what to do right now.
Yeah, I'll prognosticate however I want. I think it's going to go full Hallmark movie.
I love it.
And I think that over the course of the movie, our hero here re-educates Pierce Brosnan about the errors of his ways and respect for mermaid kind, etc., etc. And I think that Pierce Brosnan, King Louis XIV.
Yeah, I mean, please.
Sorry. I believe that by the end of it, he's like raising a mermaid arm.
Okay.
He's like, you know what? You're right. Mermaids are dope.
Well, because
I want more of them.
Well, because
the perfect weapon.
Yeah, I mean, having a strong naval, Navy center.
It's important to France.
That's how you conquer. That's how you conquer lands, right? It's all about ships.
Exactly. They've been trying to out Navy Great Britain for ages, right?
Since the dawn of time.
Yeah.
Really.
So no, yeah, that's where I'm pivoting to. Is I think this is like a setup for Mermaid Army versus Great Britain.
Where then the villain becomes then Great Britain.
That's right. The king's daughter's enemy.
Oh, the sequel?
Great Britain, right. Like they do like the hitman's bodyguard's wife.
The king's daughter's enemy.
That's right.
Great Britain.
Great Britain.
Comma Great Britain.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm into that.
What do you think?
I'm going to go pretty simple here, but I think that I think the daughter becomes a mermaid and swims away with the other mermaid.
Oh, that's a good prognostication.
No, I actually said that might actually be.
That's probably what happened.
That's actually.
Damn it! Spoilers.
No, I just said it out loud. I was like that. I will get. I just thought of the shot of her jumping in and off the cliff, right? But maybe the mermaid's like, "Hey, come, we're friends. I'll teach you the ways of mermaiding." And maybe the life force. She maybe gets a taste of the life force, and that turns her into a mermaid or something.
Oh, that's
right.
Fun.
But they have to kill the creature. They keep calling. You have to kill the mermaid to get its life force. But maybe there's some other way you can transfer the life force.
Well, I think that's why he raises the mermaid army.
Oh, okay.
Well, because that way you get more life force.
More life force. Yes,
that's right. And more army.
Yes, life force and triforce. You always want more of. So
that's right.
As we all know. Yeah, I think I'm going with that. I think Benny Walker here. He's going to be heartbroken. I think he's angling for a spot with the king's daughter, right? Like he's looking for trying to get that royal thronage. He's just a knight, but he wants
angling for that dangling.
He wants to. Okay, he wants to move up. And then I think, I think she finds that she's actually a mermaid, and she's like, "This is my true following. This is where I need to be."
Yeah,
and it's going to be an epic conclusion of her jumping off the cliff, going in, and the mermaid and her swim off into the sunset happily ever after.
I mean, that makes sense. That's what I was going to say is the other, the way that I went Hallmark movie was like, oh, he learns from the error of his ways and then commits more errors of his ways.
Well, yeah.
But that's the other direction of Hallmark movie, right? It's like, he gets on a Christmas train and, tries to get to Los Angeles from Washington, D.C. because he's working on a article about, what Christmas means to people on a train. And then along the way, he meets an old flame and the daughter's irrelevant immediately. Like it's all about this old guy now. And by the end of it, he gets to L.A. and they all live happily ever after.
And I think the mermaid convinces her, the daughter here, that why hang out with these dudes anymore? Like they're just going to war, so... Right. She's like, down with the patriarchy. Let's get out of here. Let's go swimming into the ocean. And I think
I would love that.
Then it leaves William Hurt, the king, and what's his face to war between each other. Benny Walker kills the king, right?
Yep.
Tips it over. Checkmate, right? He's down. Then I think he takes out his bishop, aka William Hurt there because I think he's of the cloth, man of the loincloth, right?
He's a clothman.
Yeah, he's a clothman. And then it's just going to leave Benny Walker. And then he, as in his sad state because his love of his life has left, he goes searching for the one true power, the ring, right?
Right.
And then that's when he becomes that guy who's the villain for Lord of the Rings.
Sauron?
Yeah, that's it. That's his name.
Nice.
I was going to say hot sauce, whatever, but yeah.
That's right.
And that's it. I think that's actually, it's a prequel to Lord of the Rings.
Huh. Like The Hobbit.
Yeah.
Like
See what I did? See how I tied it all back together?
Right. Full circle.
So, Benny Walker, he's in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Full sphere.
So, yeah. I feel good about that.
I like it. Can you imagine this is the last movie that gets put out with William Hurt's name on it?
Yeah.
That stinks.
Yeah. It's so sad.
What a way to go out.
Yeah. Woof. Well, at least it's buried in some prime free channel that no one's going to get to.
You're right. At least no one will ever see it. That's what everyone wants from your last work.
No, because they want to remember you from the last work they remember you from. And then like, oh, that's his last movie, but it was good. Right. Like, nope.
Yeah. Remember when he was General Ross in all those movies for like 2 seconds?
Replaced by Harrison Ford. Wowza.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Harrison Ford.
Is that a thing? I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. Neat. Harrison Ford.
Trade up.
All right. On that note, I think we're done here.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Harrison Ford.
Well, thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with a full breakdown. Tuesday, part 1. In the meantime, though, you can follow us on Instagram at It's This Meets That, right? TMTPod on Twitter, and subscribe.
And while you're subscribing, you can also be reviewing. Leave us a review. 5 stars would be nice. Say something nice or mean. We don't really care. Just leave us a review. It helps other people discover us, and that's what we all want, right?
We all want to be discovered like a mermaid.
That's right. Or if you're feeling old-fashioned, you want to send us an email, you can, right?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah. It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com. It's easy enough to remember.
Super easy.
Right? Or go to the website. All the information, all the other stuff that we already talked about, all the episodes, everything we've ever done.
Yep.
Russ and I's entire life story, basically, more or less.
I mean, it's all captured.
More or less, so that gets us off. That's on the website, too. It's thismeetsthat.com.